Yamamoto. I love you. And I'm out. Hello, everybody. How you doing today? I'm Valentine. Welcome to my channel. Or, hold on. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. That's pretty cool to say. Welcome back. Been having some returning viewers, getting some, success, getting a little community growing with the YouTube page, which is really my goal with this whole thing is, growing up with anime, I was always the outside guy. Growing up with anime, I was always the kid that was like low key about it, didn't talk too much about it. No one in my family really watched it, and especially in school, I didn't really talk about it. And even now, I feel like I have some anime friends, but we don't really communicate as often as I would like to. Just to talk more in a group setting about anime, and my taste differs. I can go from watching Initial D to Haikyuu to One Piece to Hunter x Hunter. So not everyone watches everything, so it's cool. It may be cool to have few people here and there who have watched the things I've watched, so we can just have some cool conversations, chop it up, and have some fun. Before we get into the quickie today, we got to strap up. We got to use some protection. And I know I hate to hear it all the time, and I hate being the person to bother somebody about it. But if you guys could definitely hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell notification if you want to be rung up more. It help the algorithm. If you like what I'm putting out, if you like the vibes, if you like the community, that'll help the algorithm and bring more people in. Trust me, I'm the person to go to someone's house, and they'll like, hey, you want a bottle of water? And I'll be like, no, thank you. Even though I'm thirsty and it feels like the Sahara Desert in there. Or they'll be like, yo, you gotta use the bathroom. I'm like, no, even though I gotta, I had to pee for the last 2 hours and I'm like on the brink of, I'm just always that person. Honestly, it's my mom's fault. Before we used to go to the place, she'll be like,
Listen,
you should line me and my sister up.
listen. If they offer you food, you say no. If the kids are playing in the room and they tell you to go, you say no. You sit on the couch right next to me and you don't move. You don't blink and you breathe.
My mom was just that type of mom, She didn't want me to eat someone's food and not like it because I'm kind of picky and then be embarrassed that I didn't eat their food. Or she didn't want me to go to their room and maybe one of the other kids ended up stealing something and they blame her kids because she knows, her kids wouldn't do that. I'll get up to the face if I ever tried to do some shit like that. So to this day, as a grown adult, I go to people's houses and they're like, hey, and I'm like, no, already off the bat, don't want to be a bother. But again, I'm dragging this quickie on. God damn, how it turns. I mean, those are never bad. That's not a bad thing when the quick you hop in for the little quick. It goes a little longer, but it's pleasurable. You know what I'm saying? If it's good, if the vibes are right, it works. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say. And back to the point: like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Help the algorithm bring people in. YouTubers say it for a reason. It helps the channel. It helps us grow. So, right off the bat, guys, don't know if you know, probably not aware. I'm not Nostradamus, and I'm also not one of those people who likes to theorize a bunch of situations and stuff. I like just articulating the story in certain phases, giving my input. But I feel like people like Joy Boy or Mr. Morge, they do a great job of taking it there, to a level of intellect where I just don't operate on that resonance. So for me, I just have little nuances that I like picking at and putting in these situations. So we probably aren't getting chapter 1000 by the end of the year. It could be the first chapter of the new year, which would be awesome. Either way, I'm not the few weeks in between, as long as it's done right and proper, I'm fine with it. And I'm pretty sure Oda's going to do something with it. He picks up on his crowd. He picks up on the One Piece family and the community. He knows how we feel and what we've been feeling. Like the Sanji thing, you know what I'm saying? He hears everyone. It's I want to think like this, where he hears the community talking about Sanji, maybe getting replaced by Jinbei. So now in the last chapter, they have Jinbei running around with Sanji and Luffy, and Sanji's getting mad because they're out there acknowledging Jinbei and Luffy running through, and he's like, "Why no one said Blackleg? What the fuck?" He just getting mad, kicking people. Well, not throwing shit, but he's kicking people in the face. Doing the Sanji thing, just getting mad. I don't feel like Oda's slighting him. I just feel like Oda's just playing around with it. Sanji's still the man. I love Sanji. I love Zoro. I love the Straw Hats. I'm not trying to, I gotta be careful what I say here, because we all know. Because I don't gotta say it. We all know. But to the original point, I feel like Oda really has been picking up on the crew. On the community, and he just likes to play with us. So I think he does have a thought process of where he may want to take chapter 1000. But for me, looking at from where I'm looking at it from, I don't see how much can go on between what we just got chapter 994 to chapter 1000 that would make me go boom, you know what I'm saying? Other than the things we expect, I seen somewhere, I believe in a video by Vinland, that he mentioned if Luffy keeps on the pace he's going, he'll make it to the roof by chapter 999. which is okay, makes sense, cool. But I just don't see enough happening in between now and then is really 1000 esque. Chapter 1000, One Piece 1000, boom. I don't know what it could be at this point, because everything else. What I'm trying to say is everything's so expected. Where we expect the Scabbards to lose, or to be that badly damaged. We expect Luffy to make it there. Certain situations are already getting set up. Sasaki and Yamamoto, that's getting done up well. I mean, that was brilliant too. Let me just stop right here for a second. That scene, that was whoa. That was brilliant. I love that. I do really love that. Yamamoto talking to Shinobu Momo, saying, I was there, I seen Odin die, I was witnessed it, I ran to Curry, I tried to save her, I couldn't save him, boom! Got hit in the back of the head. Sasuke wasn't even letting her talk, and then she just like unfazed, turns around and says, I'm here to protect you, and just dies someone in the face. Like, oh shit, bro, that was fucking fun to see. That was super fun. Kaido's transformation, his little speech there as he went back from dragon form into human form, was really done well. I love that. It was like drawn as it would be animated, if that makes sense. It's, man, I can't wait to see that animated. It's brilliant. I love it. Fuck, I forgot my point now. Where was I going? But see, all of this going on. Oh, we get the plague with Queen trying to turn everyone into ice demons with his plague bullets and so on and so forth. So we have that set. I don't think that's gonna be done by chapter 1000. I think that's gonna hold up the crew there for a good portion, because we have some strong guys in the mix with Queen up there, and we have Apu there. So I think it's gonna take a little bit before they get to move out of that situation. So again, in my mind, I just don't know what's going to be the big shebang for 1000. But I think there's a chess piece. And again, I'm not predicting this, or I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I think one of the things that Oda can use for chapter 1000 to really make it boom, be the shebang that we want it to be, is unveil the guy that's been hiding in the silhouette. That guy that we know who's affiliated with Wano. I talked a little about him in one of my previous One Piece videos, but we seen him in the cover page with Crocus sharing some sake. We seen his silhouette talking to Marco on the boat, and everyone thought that was Izo for a second, but obviously the Komodos didn't match and so on and so forth, so that was Oda pulling that tail. And we seen it in the comic bubble where he mentioned that he had a genius plan for this raid to help in the raid. I don't think that genius plan is going to be unveiled yet, but maybe the silhouette is going to be taken off his face, and we finally get to see who the fuck this guy is. Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? You know damn well who I am. Who the fuck is that? Oh my God.
We're finally going to get to see this guy. I think that could be a piece that can move chapter 1000 up to a hype level. Maybe with the guy's prior affiliation, he could be a remnant of the Roger Pirates. He could be a brand new pirate that maybe we heard little bits about. Who knows? I mean, he's talking to Crocus, so we assume he's with Rogers. Yo no sé. I don't know. I just think that's a piece that could be moved into chapter 1000 to make us take a seat back and be like, boom, bars, Oda. Bars, you down, do something. My main point is, I think Oda grabbing the silhouette, the shadows off this guy's face, pulling it back, unveiling him in chapter 1000 in some cool way. Luffy walks up to Kaido. Kaido, I'm here now. What's up? And then he comes right behind Luffy like, hey, buddy, nice to meet you. Can I help you here? Can we join in here? I have a genius plan. He has a genius plan. And everyone, like, in the beginning of the raid, everyone was like, no way the raid was going to go through on the first time, just from past experiences with the Straw Hats, whether, they first invade somewhere and then, they get knocked down and then you got to climb back up and then they went on the second go. Everyone was saying, that's probably how this was going to go. Well, a majority of people were. But with this guy's genius plan and the way Wano's been looking in the battle on Onigashima, they could take the W here. And I'm just really curious to see his genius plan. And I really think that's something that was overlooked, overshadowed by just the dynamic and the effects of everything going on in Onigashima and everything we've been getting in these past few months. And I really feel like no one's talking about it. No one really mentioned it. And I just wanted to take a chance to bring it to the community. So with that said, the quicky's done. I relieve myself of of what I had to say. You know, it was relieved. It's out the body. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I do. You're an idiot. I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot! You're an idiot!
1000%. This is the Grinch scene right now where I'm calling myself an idiot and is reverberating back to me. Back to me.
So by the time my voice reverberates off the walls and gets back to me, I won't be able to hear it. You're an idiot!
That was a brilliant scene. I love that scene from The Grinch. The Grinch, one of my favorite movies. Anyway, rambling. I'm going to ramble into the end now. So, guys, if you have any predictions, if you guys may have an idea who this person is, you know, share it down below. Let me know. Hit me up on Twitter. Like, let's do it here. Here. I'm going to do it right here. We're going to try that, all right? We'll put it there. Hit me up on Twitter, maybe. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about it there. Get the little build-up going. If you guys have any predictions of your own for Chapter 1000, something you may like to see, maybe for Chapter 1000, you want to get away from Wano and go hit the Reverie. You know, maybe you guys want to see some action with that, with the Warlords. What are they doing? Let me know. Let's talk about it. Hey, hold on. One more thing before we go. Back to the Yamato situation. Carrot. Nah. Yamamoto for Straw Hat. I don't want to hear it. You seen that side boob. Yeah, I seen the side boob. Yeah, see, she's... He or she, I don't give a fuck. We call it he, she, that side. Oh, man. She's going on the ship. She belongs on the Thousand Sunny. She is a certified Straw Hat member. I don't want to hear it at all. Carrot, out of here. Get out of here. Gone. Yamamoto. Yes. I'm Valentine. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on the video, hit the bell notification, and eat some good food. Thank you guys for being here, and I'm out.